Good morning, this is Rona. Welcome to Spring Awakening 108-Day Challenge, Day 8. Today we're going to do some movement. We're going to start our day doing the joint frame warm-ups, which, as it was taught to me, is really used to lubricate the joints and to get the energy flowing in your body. So I learned this, and I can't even remember who I learned it from because it was such a long time ago, as an addition to my yoga teacher training. So we're going to do that, but first we're going to begin with our opening practice. So bring your hands to your heart. And thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to take some long, deep, slow breaths. Inhaling fresh air, oxygen from what's around us. And exhaling stale air from our lungs. Taking in the new, letting go of the old. One more deep breath. We're going to begin. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands open, palms to the sky. When we get to heart level, bring your palms down and bring it back to earth. Inhale up. Exhale, palms up, palms down. Inhale back to earth. One more time, bring back as much light and energy as you can. Inhale up, exhale open, inhale up and back to heart. Deep breath. Now turn your palms outward and imagine that you are sharing from your overflow what you took in. So you filled up your cup, you got some extra, and you're just sharing it with any person, place, or thing in your life that could use a little extra energy. Okay, good job. So now I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to change my position. So for now, you're just going to see I'm going to be sitting in staff pose. So I'm going to be sitting, I put my bottom on a pillow, the back, so that it supports my spine. I'm sitting in staff pose. So there's a bend between my hips. My legs are coming out in front. My chin is slightly tucked in to create length in my neck. And I will keep my hands behind me. So you're not going to see every part of my body during the camera. I don't want to keep moving it because you'll feel like you're on a roller coaster. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start doing all the joints of the body in a progression, starting from the bottom, working our way up. So you're going to just take your toe joints and you're just going to bend, and I'll just do it once to show you here. Bend and flex. And we're going to do 8 more times. Bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex. One more time. Bend and flex. And as we're moving up the body, you're going to isolate all the other joints so that that's the only thing that's moving. So the next thing you're going to do is to work on the ankles. I will pick up my ankle and show you here, and then we'll start. So it's hard to do it like this, but you're going to bend and flex your ankles. So, or point, it's easier. Point your feet and flex. Point 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 and flex. One more time. Point and flex. So as you can see, I'm putting my hands on my knees because I'm trying to make sure that my leg is not moving. I'm just isolating the ankles. So now you're going to open up your hips a little bit more so you have room, and you're going to do ankle rotations. So you're going to move, I'll show you up here. So you're going to move your ankles out. We're going to do outward and then inward. So we're going to begin. First outward. 1, doing circles with my ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now I'm going to rotate my ankles inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now you're going to bend your right leg, and you're going to just bring your leg up and down 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to do your left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to change my position so that you can see. I'm trying not to move the camera on you. So then you're going to take your right leg and you're going to put it over your left straight leg. And you're going to put your right knee in your right hand, and your right foot, you're going to hold with your left hand. And you're going to use your hand, and you're just going to move your hip. So you're doing 8 one way, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the other way. So I'm using my hand to move my hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm going to bring that leg down. And now I'm going to do my left. And put my left foot on my right leg. Left knee is going in left hand. Left foot is going in right hand. It's anchoring it. I'm going to do 8 rotations one way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. So now I'm going to come back into cross-legged position just to kind of keep me settled. I always sit on a pillow because it raises my spine. I said this before. I have some back issues, so if I don't do that, I tend to do this. When I sit on the back of something raised, I tend to be able to have a straighter back. So now we're going to do the fingers. So I'm just going to add something. It's called spider push-ups. It's supposed to help arthritis in your fingers. So you're just going to put the palms of your hands together. It's not really a joint, but we're going to do this anyway. And you're just going to press in and out. Real quick. It's like if you're on the computer or on the phone, always using your pointer finger. Just really helps stretch out the fingers. I'm just including it, even though it's not really part of that series. It's something that I do. Okay, good job. Now, you're going to make a fist, open, and kind of stretch out your fingers 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to do the next joint, which is the wrist. We're going to do 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder, we're going to do shoulder rolls. I'm going to go forward first and really try to isolate your shoulders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I always add my neck. I always do some neck stretches, so I'm just going to include that. So I want you to sit on your left hand. Take your right hand, put it above your left ear. And with your hand, you're going to gently stretch your head over to your right, creating lots of room on the left side of your neck. And now you're going to move your hand, and I help my head get back to center because I do have some neck issues, so I put a lot of attention on my neck. And then I'm going to sit on my right hand, put my left hand above my right ear, and stretch over to the right. And sitting on my hand just helps create more space. And breathe into that side of your neck. You'll notice if you hold this for a really long time, which we're not going to do now, your neck starts to stretch more. Bring your head back. And I always do some shoulder rolls after that because I have a lot more room in my shoulders after I do that. And then bring your hands back to heart. So when I do it on my own, there's a few more things that I add. If you take yoga classes with me, you'll say like, oh, she left this out. I did that just in the interest of time. I know people don't always have a lot of time during the day, but I just kind of try to include the major things that I do in a general scheme of warming up your joints. So I hope that you get a chance to do this, even if you just briefly shuffle through the video now and do it later. But just try it. It really helps keep things moving in your body, keeping you more flexible. Have a great day. Again, thank you so much for showing up. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Bye.